Well, what are we fixing today? Today is, let's see, the 14th. So it's about a month after my birthday, and I'm finally getting to play with my birthday present. If memory serves, I did a video a while back about a plasma cutter that I broke. Overcooked it, ran it too long, blew the outputs out. Didn't get that fixed yet. I tried, but I didn't quite make it. I think it came out as a video. If not, take my word for it. But for my birthday, my wife found something she thought I would like and could replace it. So we're gonna get that out today and do a little job for the pellet stove. Make some plates that have burned up since I burn wood in there. And you're not supposed to, so that kind of eats up some of the metal in there. So I got some plates, and instead of buying it, I'm going to make it. So let me show you what's going on with that. Well, the one that I broke is there. It has, I think, at least one final output transistor out. So I have to take that apart again and solder that in and see if I can fix it. In the meantime, we might use some pieces of that to make the other one work. The new one that she bought is this. I don't know what that is. Lotos. I did have it out of the package already. That's where it's from. There must be model numbers. I don't know. Probably models and serials. Team lift, but I've been carrying it around all by myself. Oh, there's a model number. All right. That's what we're doing. Where she bought it, I don't know. But let's take a look. It's not real heavy, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it does do stuff. And some of the stuff I can't test, because you know what? It does MMA, TIG, and cut. I'm interested in the plasma cut today. I don't have a gas bottle or a gas regulator in order to test the TIG welding, and I've never TIG welded it myself. And I don't know what MMA is, but multi-material aluminum, I think that means. So you can do aluminum, you can do TIG steel, you can cut like a plasma cutter. So we're gonna do plasma cutter stuff today. We'll see. Probably a bunch of stuff. Oh, I can do this. It does stick. Here's the directions. LOTS, LOTOS, plasma cutter TIG stick welder. I have a stick welder. So, stuff and things. We could do some stick welding with it today. I just can't do any shielded gas welding because I don't have a gas bottle, like I said. Looks like a ground, we'll need that. So it's grounded. This blue one looks like it's the TIG. This looks a lot like it's the cutter head because it's got this thing on it. I'll have to reach the power. Okay, I got it sitting over here on the bench. On airline. .70 psi. Go higher. They have it set like there, so let's leave it there. Let's plug it in. Okay. Well, it says turn this one. And it must be on. Probably on in the back. Yep. On. So set that to plasma cut. It says 25S, 6S, set it to 25S. Machine pedal to machine. Adjust dial between 10 and 50 amps. So let's try 25. I don't know what is best for what, but we'll see. If I take this, push the button, there's a guard on it. That looks very plasma-esque. My darkening helmet. So let's just make a little cut first. Make sure I kind of know what's going on here. Pretty sure I don't have a ground. And I need a little more heat. Well, as crooked as I can possibly make it, but it's going, so. Wow, can't see anything. Well, this didn't even get burned, that's good. Alright. So here's the piece. This is the furnace kind of like that. It needs to be this size. Well, right now, because the plasma cutter cuts bigger, I thought I had it smalled enough. I didn't. So I need more of a notch cut out there. And I need 1/8 of an inch cut off there. All right. Need some grinding, but that's one. Let's do that again. Torch. Let's see if I can do this a little better. Like that. Well, that looks a lot better. This is barely warm, so a wood template with a plasma cutter seems to work okay. Here, I need to cut this off. All right. Compare the first one to the second one. Well, I made them the same way, which means I made it wrong. And then some drilling. Drill press to drill those holes. Well, we got something done there. Let's try the stick welder. I mean, I have another stick welder, which you've seen on the channel before, but I haven't tried this one. Got a little job for it. Light welding. Let's give it a try. So here we go. This is the torch for the stick welder. I'm going to disconnect the other one. Well, you know what? Directions. Keeps you from blowing stuff up, right? There's a stick welder. It's ground. So what we're welding is this. At some point in its life, I must have cut this off because I needed it shorter. So I'm going to add this back on so I can use it again for regular grid work in my craft show. But I need to make a ground spot. All right, helmet. Torch is connected. Torch is here. $95, we'll just keep it at that, like I said. See if we got a ground. We do. And that's all we need. That welded nice. The other one's so harsh. The other one's an AC welder. I bet you this is DC. That makes a difference. Holy man. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's almost a miss. That's fine. So, these two. Need some more. All right. All right. Done. Fixed. Ooh, let's see. We're in my creepy basement. I added some lights. More lights down here. Actually, I changed the bulbs. These bulbs were 24 bulbs in a box from a Habitat store for $5. They are BR10, you can't see them. The big floodlights, the LEDs. I mean, you could also buy them for $2 a piece, or you could buy them $5 for 24. I'm gonna try that second. Let's try that second way. Yeah. Anyway, we're in the creepy basement, and we are going to drill some holes. Let's do that. So, you didn't get it on camera, but so I'm going to do one or two for you anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm lining this up on here. I'm going to use the center punch and mark all these holes. I did that for all these and all these. The camera was off, so sorry, you didn't get to hear all the bangs. Extra for you. All right, let's go drill these holes. Okay, at the drill press. At the drill press. Do, 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 do. At the drill press. All right. Stuff to drill. There we go. These are the little holes. That's the big hole over here. These are the little ones, so I don't know what speed we're at. Let's see. Pretty fast. Let's go with it. Probably should have some oil. A little crookedish. That's okay. The air will still come through there. Honest. It will. Always tighten all three. Because you'll be amazed, no matter how tight you make one, and then you get to the second one, it'll tighten. And you get to the third one, it'll tighten some more. It's the way these chucks work. They bind. So always tighten all three. That's the secret to making it work. Okay. These go in like that. Now, let me show you where they go. Okay, so here's the inside of my pellet stove. I'll give you a backup. You can see the door of my pellet stove. This is my heat collection for it in the basement. So let's go down here, zoom in. Now, as you can probably see, I have added this and this. Look familiar? But if you look down, the original, and you can buy this pot. I think this pot's like $100, but I don't want to buy the pot. See, this gets eaten out here and gets eaten out here. Now, the way this works is this is the burn plate. This one's getting a little thin too. It's a burn plate, and down there, that big hole is where the air comes in from the outside. And if you look to either side, down there, there's a tiny hole which goes into this hollow area here and comes up, and it blows out the little holes in this. So that kind of controls where the air goes. The air will come and blow on the top of the fire, and the air comes and blows through the fire with this set. But since I have, in one season I burned through those, in the next season I burned through these, and well, a little bit of this season. Right? We're going to replace them with these. And it goes right there. And right there. So now the air will come up, come through these little holes, come through that. Same thing over here, the big hole, little holes, come through the holes in a burn plate. And how the air blows in there. Well, first, this auger, this is where the pellets come out and dump. But me being me, I'll take a piece of wood, set it up on the top here like that, and then the pellets will burn and this will burn, so I can get heat without paying the $4 a bag for pellets. But anyway, so the pellets come through here. How the air comes up through here is up behind here, and let's take that out. Well, let's not take that out. Up behind here, there's a slot and a hole, and that goes to a blower down below. And the blower blows smoke out. By blowing smoke out, it's sucking smoke in here, and it's sucking air in that hole underneath the fire. So the air comes up through the fuel, blows that hard on the fuel, makes it burn faster, and heats this up, and then goes out and heats the ducts out on the way out, and it gets blown out the chimney. So that's how a pellet stove works. The amount of pellets that are dropped is metered, so that's how you control how much fire normally. Me, I use the metering, and I use a little piece of Mother Nature in there once in a while. But this is can keep from burning up everything else here. And if anybody ever told you that metal don't get burned in fire, this is metal burned in fire. Well, that's for today. What do you think? Did you learn something? I learned something. I learned that welding with a stick welder is a whole lot different on something that's nice and regulated DC as opposed to the wild and from the southwest of Timbuktu AC welder that I have. It's a big transformer, and it's very hard to weld that thing. I've always had trouble, but hey, that DC was like, nice. Anyway, built a couple plates. Where are we? Here we are. Built a couple plates for the pellet stove. Keep that going for another year. And stuff like that. So, what do you think? Give me a like if you liked it. Tell me what you would do different if not. Give me some watch hours. That's what I really need now because I'm trying to get monetized, and YouTube says I need more watch hours. People watch for like a minute and leave. And I hope I'm not that boring. I hope I'm a little entertaining. Anyway, if you think I'm entertaining, give me a watch hour. Watch the whole thing through. And, do the things in the bottom. I got, if you don't want to help me out in watching, there's other things there. There's a place to donate stuff. There's places to, there's Patreon. There's all kinds of stuff down there. Buy me a coffee. Anything. Be great. Anyway, Christmas season and all, thank you for watching and watching this far. And remember, don't forget that your pellet stove metal is being eaten. And I do these things on the fly. That was pretty lame. So anyway, watch out what you have for lunch, because it might be the metal in your pellet stove, because it's being eaten somewhere. Bye. That was awful.